Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. And today's video we are starting my decluttering series for 2023. I have promised you that I will be starting my decluttering series earlier this year because holidays are coming, we will be traveling, seeing our family, etc. So as for everybody, holiday season is usually pretty hectic and I don't want to be holding off on this because I really need to declutter down my collections, all the departments in my collection. And we're going to start from primers and setting sprays. I feel like I just decluttered and reorganized this drawer just recently, but it's almost been a year. Time flies. So it's about time I do this again. And we're of course going to be doing this together. So today for this declutter, I think I'm going to do something different. So I have these two bins that I'm going to put here in front of me because what I want to do is I want to go through my collection. Some things are going to be decluttered, but if there are products there I still like and I want to keep them, but I think they need to be used up sooner than later, I will put them in another bin, which means it's going to join my project pan, if you will, or I think I may call this a project use up in 2024. So I think it's going to be a newer approach for my decluttering series starting from this video. Before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Eve. I love all things beauty. Here on my channel, I primarily share about makeup and a lifestyle. I do upload new videos every week, and if that sounds interesting to you, I hope you enjoy this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my future videos. If you have any additional questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below this video. And now, without further ado, let's dive into this declutter. So I'm going to begin with that back section right there where I have my setting sprays. So I thought I was going to show you this one first. This is a Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. This one is currently in my project pan and I am trying to finish this. So of course this one is going to stay. So this next one up is Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist from ColourPop. As you can see, I haven't used much because it is a hydrating formula and I'm a combination oily skin. This product does not really work for me that well, or it doesn't really serve me that much of a purpose, so I will be passing that one along. So this next setting spray is Fix It and Forget It from Lancome, and I actually had this in my Shop My Stash rotation sometime this year, and I used a good amount of it. As you can see, this is like that nice, somewhat hydrating formula, but not too hydrating. It's not necessarily an ideal setting spray for my combination oily skin, but going into more of a cooler season and going towards the winter, I definitely think that I can manage to finish this off. So this is going to stay here, but I think I'm going to put this in another bin where I want to use this, finish this setting spray or finishing spray up. And so the next setting spray is very well known All Nighter from Urban Decay. This is an excellent formula. When I use this, the difference is very, very noticeable how my complexion wears and lasts. I am definitely keeping this one. And this is the last spray that I have here. This is Photo Finish Revitalize 8-in-1 Primer Essence from Smashbox. This is a really interesting product because if you use this as a primer, it actually has a little bit of a gripping effect. And it also works pretty well as a setting spray. It's definitely not that holy grail status that I always talk in my videos about and make content about. So I think I'm going to put this in another bin where I would be looking into finishing this up. So this is the aftermath of my setting sprays declutter. And I'm only keeping one. One is in a project pan currently, which is being used up. So these are the two products that I am planning to finish up. And then I will be decluttering a one setting spray. So now let's get to my primers, and let's begin from this section. As you can see, I had them separated for my more affordable ones and then high-end ones here. And so I actually went through my entire stash and just found both of these because this one is currently in my project pan and this one is in my Shop My Stash. So I'm kind of using both of them and trying to finish them. These two actually are SPFs, they're tinted SPFs. However, they work as primers really, really well. They both have blurring properties to them and I really enjoy them. However, they do have expiration dates on them. So I am intending to finish them by the end of the year, both. I also just pulled out this e.l.f. Halo Glow product, which is currently in my project pan as well. I was really trying to give this a fair shot and use it. So currently this product is in my project pan basket and I am intending to keep it there until the end of the year. Now let's get into this main area. So this NYX Plump Right Back is also in my project pan basket at the moment. moment. I am almost done with this. I definitely will be finishing this product up. This one is my absolute favorite. I've spoken about this so many times. This is a Tensational 10-in-1 Dream Primer from Catrice. This one is only available on Amazon right now, unless you have access to purchase it from Europe and have it shipped to US. It is not available in any retailers and not even on Catrice website or US website, but this is truly an amazing glowing primer that works perfectly with my combo oily skin. I do have also visible pores on my T-zone, and I can apply this primer all over my face, and it just gives you all these 10 amazing things that you can see here. It actually does help me with smoothing my texture, blurring my pores, also giving me a little bit of glow that does show off through foundation, whatever I am using that day. However, also not adding to the oiliness of my complexion, because this dries out into like a dry finish. So you can wear this product on its own as just like a skin glow, and it's fabulous. I will love this product forever. It's definitely staying. So now here I have e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I wanted to show you how much I have here. So I've used a good amount of this product, as you can see, but I've noticed that it stopped working for me. It's supposed to be pore blurring, and it used to pore blur pretty well from what I remember, and that's why I used a good amount of it. However, I stopped noticing the effect, so at this point, I think it's time for me to let it go. Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. I will be keeping this. I enjoy this product. It gives you a little bit of hydration and that beautiful gripping effect that helps your foundation stick to it, and I do notice that my complexion lasts, so it does work for me, so I'm going to keep it. And then here I have two minis from one of my favorite primers, Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. So I have one opened, and then this one is still sealed, so I really like that this helps me with controlling my oils. Also is a considerably pore blurring primer. This is all I'm keeping from this section, and I have decluttered one. And now let's get to here. We have some work to do. So let's just start from this primer. You've seen this on my channel so many times. This is an all-nighter from Urban Decay. This is a really, really nice formula, very universal, gives you a little bit of hydration, does have that thin lotiony consistency that applies like a thin lotion, absorbs into your skin, but also provides longevity to your complexion. I really noticed that whenever I apply this, I try to apply it really nicely where my smile lines are around my mouth. And I noticed that my foundations do not settle into my lines, and just overall my complexion lasts really beautifully. I feel like it's just overall like multifunctional product that works wonderfully on my oily combination skin. And I think that generally just the way this primer is, it would work for so many different skin types. I am definitely keeping this. You see how skinny this packaging is, and actually the packaging is also really, really comfortable to use. There's a high chance I may repurchase this in the future because it's excellent formula, definitely keeping. Both of these are from Smashbox. This is an oil and shine control, and this is more of your like light lotion hydrating formula. Even though it says smooth and blur, I really just find it being just hydrating. I really like this, and I use this way more often because for obvious reasons, it's an oil and shine controlling for my oily combo skin. I actually don't have too much left of this product, maybe like this little, and I'm gonna keep this and try to finish this off. So this is gonna go into my to be finished basket, and then this one I will be decluttering because this product is just not something that I normally reach for. Plus I do have other hydrating products that I would be keeping, so this is a declutter. But the product that I'm going to be keeping is this Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. This is in mini, and this is a really nice hydrating formula that I really, really like. And this is my second tube, one I used up last year. I really, really like this formula. It is hydrating, but it's also a little bit smoothing, and it wears really well under complexion, under foundations, and even powder foundations. So I definitely will be keeping this one. And I'm also going to be keeping my Bobbi Brown face base. I've used a good amount of this. I really like using it as a moisturizer and a primer. So another one very much favorite is this MAC Studio Fix Mattifying Primer, and I just got this year, and it's an excellent formula. I think I just threw your ears about this primer during summer months because this is just excellent formula for your oily skin. If you have oily T-zone, if you have something similar to what I have more visible pores on the T-zone and quite oily during summer months. If you live in a hot and humid climate like I am, this is just a must product for me, so I'm definitely going to be keeping it. I really, really enjoy this. Another product that I'm going to be keeping is this one from Urban Decay. It's called Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is a excellent pore blurring primer, and so I do want to push the gas pedal on this one and use it a little bit more consistently, and try to finish this up in 2024. So this is my new one from Milk Makeup, and this is a mini. I actually enjoy this. It's a pretty effective primer though. I'm glad I got this in a small size, so I'm just gonna keep this because it is pretty effective for my oily combo skin. And this is a hydrated primer that I am going to be keeping. Too Faced Major Hangover Hydrating Face Primer. So this is a very nice primer, also the Professional from Benefit. I'm going to keep this primer, but I'm going to put this into my project use up. This is a pretty full tube. I think maybe I used like 1/4 of it already, but it's pretty full, so I will try to finish this off in 2024. This is a La Base Pro from Lancome. This is basically your silicone primer. I prefer other formulas over this. I did buy this on a whim. I didn't really think about it too well. I used only a small amount. As you can see, I will be passing this along. So this is a Declutter primer. So I'm going to talk about these two primers together. So both of these are basically your gripping primers, like hydrating gripping primers. I really like both of them. I really like this type of formula. It works really well for me, and I think I'm going to keep both of them because I am going to be using them. So this primer I have here is from a Beauty Blender. It's called the Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer. This is a pretty nice pore minimizing primer. Probably not as good as my Urban Decay one, but I want to put this also in this basket because I want to finish this up. Okay. So this is what my drawer looks like right now, and I think it's nice and light. This is what I like to see. I'm definitely making progress here. So here I have 4 products that will be decluttering, and this is the bin that I'm going to be trying to finish up in 2024. So I will wrap up my video here. Let me know what you think of this declutter. How do you like this new system that I came up with? I think it makes sense to me. I don't know. I think it will make me use products that I necessarily don't want to declutter because I think I can get use out of them, but I want to keep them closer to me and pay more attention to them. So focus on them a little bit more and finish them up a little bit faster. Now I have a little bit better idea, and I have some work cut out for me for upcoming year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.